Hi, Nate. Thanks for doing this. Just want to know, as a veteran in the league, you've been parts of teams that have no doubt gone on big win streaks, losing streaks. How do you kind of manage the day-to-day emotions? You guys get a big overtime win in your season opener. And then last night, obviously, some disappointment in how that game went. The games this year, obviously, a bit more magnified in a shorter season. So how do you kind of weather the ups and the downs and just try and keep things as level as possible?
Well, I mean, I think you just said it. I think you have to, you know, after a win or after a loss, you kind of have to just park it and move on to the next game. It's a good thing for us that we're playing back to back after last night, and we can get right back into a game and, try and get a win tonight. But I think you just have to, as cliche as it sounds, you have to you have to be very even keel throughout the whole season because, you're going to have ups and downs, and that's just part of a long regular season.
We'll go next to Ken Weeb from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Ken.
Thanks, Gregor. Thanks, Nate. You had a chance to see Ottawa a little bit last year with the program DJ Smith was trying to instill. What can you tell your teammates about this group they're going to see tonight?
Well, they're an extremely hardworking team. I think that's the biggest takeaway I got from playing against them last year. Quite a bit is it's not an easy game. Not a lot of room. They forecheck hard. They have some new faces over there and some more veteran guys, and they have a good mix of that young and older guys and some skilled guys, and they have a little bit of everything. So I think it's a good team, and I know everyone talks about them being at the bottom, whatever, but I don't think that's the case at all. They're still in National Hockey League, and that's they're a tough team to play against. So we have to make sure we're ready.
Go next to Kelly Moore from CJOB. Go ahead, Kelly.
Thanks, Gregor. Nate, the first couple of games out, you've had to face two of the best power plays in the National Hockey League, certainly top fives in Calgary and Toronto. What have you learned about your penalty killing against those two top-notch squads that you might want to start to implement further in this three-game series?
Well, I think, there's definitely some things that we can clean up. It's only been two games. We haven't had a ton of time to really implement the stuff we want to do. But I think as we get going forward, I think for us that's a good start to play. To go against those two power plays. So it's just a matter of us getting that chemistry. And just communicating through the process, because it's like anything, it takes a little bit of time, and at the same time, I think you kind of get in the swing of things one game, and things just starting to go well after that. So we just have to stick with it, and it'll come.
We'll go next to Carter Brooks. Go ahead, Carter.
Hi, Nate. How are you viewing these next three games with Ottawa? Day on, day off, day on, day off. Is it almost feel like a playoff scenario again, playing the same team two times on the road, then one at home?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a little mini series. And you guys touched on it earlier. I mean, all these games are important. Every game is a divisional game. So, I'm sure you're going to have some carryover from game to game. But we love it. I mean, it's hockey, and, it's kind of those games within the games, when you're playing against team, that many times in a row. So, it should be fun.
And final question to Sean Reynolds from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Sean.
Hey, Nate. In both game one and game two of the season, you guys have had periods where it seemed like you were having a slide, and you did a real good job of bouncing back in the next period and turning your game around. What do you think this team can do better in those periods where you're having the slide to maybe turn things around in period, or at least a little bit faster?
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it, and I think for us, we haven't had very good starts the last couple of games. I think we have to worry about the start and kind of just go from there. I mean, you're going to have ebbs and flows in the game where different teams are going to have momentum, but I think it's just a matter of keeping our game the same throughout the whole game, even if there are the momentum shifts. And I think if we do that, we're going to be all right.